The Human Development Index, or HDI, was created by the UN in order to measure the level of development of every country every year. It is measured on a scale of 0 to 1, where most developed is represented by 1, while the least developed is represented by 0. The country with the highest HDI of 2015 was Norway, with an HDI of 0.944, and the country with the lowest HDI is Niger, with an HDI of 0.348. While the HDI can give some indication of a country's economic status, it actually is calculated using three factors: the standard of living, the quality and length of life, and the access to knowledge. To assess a country's standard of living, the UN uses the gross national income, also known as GNI. Unlike gross domestic product, also known as GDP, GNI takes into account money that leaves or enters a country. Other factors taken into account to calculate the standard of living in a country are the economic structure and productivity. The second factor is how long and healthy a life is expected to be in the country. This is measured using the life expectancy rate at birth. This number reflects the better health and welfare available in more developed countries. Finally, the availability of an education in the country is taken into account. This is measured with the student-teacher ratio, as well as the expected number of years of schooling in the country from birth, and the actual average number of years of schooling given. The HDI also includes the literacy rate in the country. Besides the HDI, the UN also includes an IHDI in its report, which stands for the Inequality Adjusted Human Development Index. This index is adjusted to account for the distribution of wealth, rights, healthcare, and level of education in the country. If this is all evenly distributed throughout the country, the IHDI should be equal to the HDI. Often, though, the IHDI is smaller than the HDI of the country because the wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few. The larger the gap between the HDI and the IHDI means the more unequal the distribution is of all of these things.